Today, the bishop is retired by a more superior bishop. In the ministry, we have Bishop Oyedepo retiring a more younger bishop. Denzel Washington was just recently at the age of 69. It was just about a week to become 70 years when he was ordained and at the same time was given issued license so that during his training, as soon as he finishes, he can minister. He can minister in New York City, Harlem, a church called New York City, Harlem. There he can minister. This is quite different from what we have today in Living Faith Church, where an older bishop has come to retire the younger one. This is not appropriate and must be at all costs be addressed by all well-meaning. Now we have Denzel Washington coming in at the age of 70. Denzel Washington was baptized and received minister's license at Kelly Temple Church of God, Harlem, on December 23rd, 2024. Now remember that he was going to turn 70 at the date of 28th December 2024. The scenario is different here in Nigeria. You have only line of doctrine in their church, like what we have recently in the living one of the churches, one of the biggest church here in Nigeria. I will give you one of the videos where he was being baptized. I mean, Denzel Washington himself. Play this video so that you can watch. At this age, he was being baptized to start ministry. Now, the question is, when Abuye was retired by an older bishop who happens to be, this is the video. Let me play the video again so that we can have a better outcome. There we go with the video. Where he was being baptized. I mean, there's a Washington. I'm going to start playing the video from that was the baptism for Denzel Washington. I must say congratulations to him, having been a movie legend, an inspirational movie legend who has won so many awards in his field, has come finally to serve the Lord at this age. You know the irony of the retirement that went on in Living Faith is that Abuja, in the same city where he was retired. I mean, it's an eyesore to think of it. It's a very big eyesore. He was retired in that manner, and He was never tired in a way for him to be retired. In fact, this is the time that most persons start coming into the ministry to actually serve their God. So that video didn't play properly, so I may have to play it again so that we can see when Denzel Washington was being baptized in this church itself.
In accordance with the great head of the church, we baptize you, my brother, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
So that was it. This was the baptism of Denzel Washington at the age of 7. That was a very good time. It was timely. Congratulations to Denzel Washington. I want to play what really happened with we here in Africa, in Nigeria, where one of the renowned bishop was retired in a hurry because probably they want to pave way for 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 one of the children to come in and take over the leadership of the church so that they wouldn't have someone who is quite influential to be in a position where it might be odd to have him, being under a child who he watch grow under his care, taking over and giving instruction to him. Watch one of the statements that the GO made, the General Overseer of the Faith made with concern to the person he retired. That is to tell you that during the course of their ministry, this person have probably been been used them. Now, if you imagine, he said that if this man should leave him, that the devil will rejoice. But today, he is the one that chased him away.
1 second. The devil is celebrating hell. But a solid witness, day and night. Day and night. By genuine passion for souls to be saved as a lifestyle. As a lifestyle. He can tell you more stories. He's been with your motorbikes and borrowed motorbikes, of course. Don't have one. Amen. In the valley, on the mountain. My God. Did we ever ask for things on those prayer missions? That, oh God, you know why we're here? All my friends have built houses. That's their calling. I know my calling is to go after. Can I be asking for houses now? All these things shall be added. And it follows me so hard. Yes. My God. Some Mokoti powers came and they said, look, you can't get the church, get the man. And they testified he was far in the sky. We could not.
I'm going to play it again.
If this man leaves me 1 second, the devil is celebrating hell. But a solid witness, day and night.
Day and night. If this man leaves me, the devil will celebrate. That was a comment. It's no longer the devil rejoicing. It's actually him and his family rejoicing because they've pushed away a loyalty, served him right from the beginning when there was no family, there was no wife. This man labored in the same vineyard with him. The least he can do is to what? Have him in that ministry with him until both of them leave. But because most African pastors, we have it so that this ministry, all that they've accrued, talk about universities, talk about churches across the world, talk about schools, talk about investment companies and the rest of them, hospitals, all this property, they want to make sure that they hand it over to their child. If you remember, the first child of Oyedepo who happens to be a pastor, and there is another one again, the junior one who happened to be a pastor, the first one had to leave for reasons that we don't know. But of course, there is a fracas between him and the church itself. Maybe it's the taking over of the church that have made him to be that to live with anger. That his father probably is not expediting the need that he has, which is to take over the church. So now he has left and went and started his own ministry, running on a solo ground, being invited in several churches where he ministers. Now we're waiting for the breaking news where Oyedepo will now announce or will start having his own child take over the ministry. Because one of the recent videos I saw that Oyedepo was sitting very close, and then the son was also sitting where ideally Abioye would have sat in a meeting that involved pastors. So that is where we're heading to. We're looking at a situation whereby most general overseers are no longer interested in genuine leadership after their death. No, they are interested in maintaining property line, maybe pressure from the family, I don't know, but certainly the person they retired is not happy. There's no how you will be happy being retired in this kind of big dynasty that you have built from scratch, all the way from Kaduna in Ngwarimi, where they say they started. So this is the situation that you find here in Nigeria most often. Now, I will play for you um, the Shiloh 2024. During that Shiloh, everyone expected that at least Abioye would have been invited for the Shiloh. At least that would have been the lowest. At least the ovation shouldn't have gone down so fast the way we are seeing it. It went so down that it shouldn't have gone that way. And so many members, have come out and have said their mind. But unfortunately, you have these members that are still, they chew anything given to them. They chew anything. If they are given pin to chew, they will chew it and swallow as long as it's coming from this same man of God, which is not good. These are people that should discern when things are going wrong. But unfortunately, these people, they are not interested in anything trying to correct errors. No, they carry over errors. They are not to mitigate errors. No, they push it on to the next generation. So this will continue as a norm in the Christendom, where we now expect a GO to hand over to his son or to the wife, as the case may be. So it is a very bad precedent to set. Most people that are in churches today are already guiding themselves, are already opening their eye to know that, hey, no matter how you stay here, you should know that this man will never have a normal progression. Meanwhile, they've forgotten this. They've,
No road accident, no domestic accident, no air crash, no boat hazard, no arrow of the wicked will cut short your life. your direction, return back to sender. Anyone who will stand on your way will go down for you. Just don't step out of that covenant of tireless, fruitful, and kingdom advancement endeavors as a lifestyle.
This is Shiloh 2024. This Shiloh happened not at the retirement of Bishop Abioye at the age of 63. I mean, but look at the member cheering as though nothing happened. Look at the members not saying, oh, where is our daddy that we are used to? How will he be taken out of our food so suddenly without explanation under a mandate which they know nothing about? Is that the way Christendom should flourish? The answer is no. Let me know your view. This is not supposed to be what we are supposed to be seeing in churches today. Thank you for listening.